The uncomfortable truth: we all have shadows. These shadows are parts of ourselves that we often try to hide or ignore. Let's face it, we all have parts of ourselves we'd rather not acknowledge. These can be thoughts, feelings, or even past actions that we're not proud of. We shove down those uncomfortable feelings, those less than ideal thoughts, and pretend they don't exist. We might think that by ignoring them they will go away, but they don't. But here's the truth. Those hidden parts, those shadows, hold incredible power. They are a part of us, and they influence us in ways we might not even be aware of. They shape our lives, often in ways we don't even realize. Our decisions, our interactions, and even our self-perception can be subtly guided by these hidden aspects. Think of it like this. We present a carefully curated version of ourselves to the world. This version is polished, confident, and composed. It's the good side, the one we're comfortable sharing. It's the side that gets approval and validation from others. But what about the parts we hide, the parts that we are ashamed of or afraid to show, the anger, the jealousy, the insecurities? Those are our shadows. They are the parts of us that we keep in the dark, away from the eyes of others. Ignoring our shadows doesn't make them disappear. In fact, it often makes them stronger and more influential. In fact, it often makes them stronger. They fester in the dark, growing and influencing our thoughts, behaviors, and relationships in ways we might not even notice. They fester in the dark, influencing our thoughts, behaviors, and relationships. They can cause us to act out in ways that are not true to our authentic selves. The journey to wholeness, to becoming our most authentic selves, begins with acknowledging our shadows. It requires us to look at these hidden parts and understand them. It's about embracing all of who we are, the good and the bad, the light and the dark. Only by accepting our shadows can we truly become whole and live authentically. Unveiling the shadow self, Carl Jung's perspective. The concept of the shadow self isn't new. Psychoanalyst Carl Jung dedicated his life's work to understanding the human psyche. He believed that within each of us exists a shadow self, a repository for all the aspects of ourselves that we deem unacceptable. These are the parts of ourselves that we reject, often in childhood, because they don't align with societal expectations or our own self-image. Jung argued that these repressed aspects don't simply vanish. They become part of our unconscious, influencing our thoughts, emotions, and behaviors. The price of ignoring your shadows. Ignoring our shadows comes at a cost. When we deny these parts of ourselves, we give them power. They can manifest in unhealthy ways, such as projection. We see our own flaws in others, often leading to judgment and conflict. Addiction: we seek external ways to numb the pain of our unacknowledged emotions. Self-sabotage: we unconsciously undermine our own success and happiness. By acknowledging and understanding our shadows, we can begin to heal these wounds and live more authentically. Embracing your shadows, a path to self-awareness. This journey is not just about acknowledging the bright and beautiful parts of ourselves, but also the darker, hidden aspects that we often shy away from. Embracing our shadows is a journey of self-discovery. It requires us to look inward, to reflect deeply on our experiences, and to understand the complexities of our inner world. It's about shining a light on the parts of ourselves that we've kept hidden, understanding their origins, and recognizing how they influence our thoughts and actions. By integrating these aspects into our sense of self, we create a more complete and authentic version of who we are. This process can be uncomfortable, even painful at times. It involves facing our fears, insecurities, and past traumas, but it's also incredibly liberating. As we confront and embrace these shadows, we free ourselves from their hold. When we stop denying parts of ourselves, we allow for a more honest and open relationship with who we truly are. We open ourselves up to greater self-acceptance and compassion. This newfound understanding fosters a deeper connection with ourselves and others. We begin to understand our motivations and behaviors on a deeper level, uncovering the reasons behind our actions and reactions. This leads to more conscious choices and a greater sense of agency in our lives. Ultimately, the path to self-awareness is a continuous journey, one that brings us closer to our true selves with each step we take. Emotional healing, the power of confronting your darkness. Our shadows often hold the key to emotional healing. Many of our emotional wounds stem from past experiences, particularly those from childhood. When we suppress these experiences, we prevent ourselves from processing and healing from them. Embracing our shadows allows us to revisit these wounds with compassion and understanding. It's about acknowledging the pain, processing the emotions, and ultimately finding forgiveness for ourselves and others. This process can be challenging, but it's essential for emotional growth and liberation. Building stronger relationships, transparency and authenticity. Our shadows can also impact our relationships. When we hide parts of ourselves from others, we create distance and prevent true intimacy. Embracing our shadows allows us to show up in our relationships with greater authenticity and vulnerability. It's about being honest with ourselves and others about who we are, flaws and all. This level of transparency fosters trust and connection, creating space for deeper, more meaningful relationships. Unleashing your creative potential, the shadow's gift. Our shadows aren't just about darkness and pain, they also hold immense creative potential. Our shadow selves are often the source of our passions, our creativity, and our unique perspectives. When we suppress our shadows, we stifle our creativity. But when we embrace them, we unlock a wellspring of inspiration and innovation. By integrating our shadows, we allow ourselves to express ourselves more fully and authentically in all areas of our lives. Steps to embrace your shadow. A journey of self-discovery. This journey is about delving deep into the parts of yourself that you often overlook or ignore. Embracing your shadow is a journey, not a destination. It's a continuous process of growth and understanding. It's about cultivating self-awareness and engaging in ongoing self-reflection. This means taking the time to sit with your thoughts and truly understand them. Here are some practical steps to get started. These steps will guide you in navigating the complexities of your inner world. Mindful self-reflection. Pay attention to your thoughts, feelings, and reactions, especially those that make you uncomfortable. This practice helps you identify patterns and triggers. What triggers your anger, fear, or jealousy? Understanding these triggers is the first step towards managing them. Journaling. Writing can be a powerful tool for self-discovery. It allows you to express your thoughts freely and without judgment. Use journaling to explore your thoughts and feelings without judgment. This practice can reveal insights about your inner self that you might not have noticed otherwise. Seeking professional guidance. A therapist or counselor can provide a safe and supportive space to explore your shadow self and work through any emotional blocks. They can offer perspectives and tools that you might not have considered. Remember, embracing your shadow is a process, not a quick fix. It requires patience, persistence, and a willingness to face uncomfortable truths. Be patient with yourself and celebrate the small victories along the way. Each step forward, no matter how small, is a significant achievement in your journey of self-discovery. Embracing your shadows, a lifelong pursuit of growth. Embracing our shadows is a lifelong pursuit of growth and self-awareness. It's about acknowledging the full spectrum of our humanity, the light and the dark, and integrating all parts of ourselves into a cohesive whole. This journey may be challenging, but it's also incredibly rewarding. By embracing our shadows, we unlock our full potential for healing, growth, and authentic living. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like the video.